Hello. Right, so this is the following day from my last video. So it's Saturday. Not as hot today, thankfully. Yes, I'll give you a very quick update on the situation with the car. So took the car down the street this morning because I wanted to turn it round so I can work on the car facing the garage. Now this time different scenario. No braking at all. Literally as I got off the drive and started to set off, I sort of kept it in first gear. Kept it in first. Revs got quite high, maybe 4,000. Lit up, so I didn't even touch the brake this time, and the engine light came on. So obviously turned it round in the corner, so everything was the same. Power steering went down, airbag light, no speedo, all that. Turned it round, put it back on the drive. Got the OBD reader, scanned it, exactly the same code as before. So even though the engine light's on, it's still the same code. I don't know, but I'm not going to waffle on about that because it is what it is at the minute, and I can't do it until I get it checked out. Right, so this video I'm going to be doing the switch for the reverse lights. I mean, I don't think this probably is the culprit. The bulbs on my car are actually LED. They're all LED. Every single bulb in the car is LED apart from the interior. The matte lights, I ain't bothered with them. But they're all, I bought them from a company. I think they are UK based. They're called Auto Beam. Now they do produce and manufacture very high standard LED bulbs. These are not just like the cheap crap you get off of eBay. It lasts about a month and then it breaks. I've actually had some of these bulbs have actually been on my car, oh god, years and years, and they're still working great. The one thing I like about the Auto Beam is, particularly with the brake lights, they're very bright. They're very bright. I know people have problems with bright LED lights, quite obnoxious. People have them too behind you and the dazzling and all that. But no, so well anyway, every bulb is LED in the lights anyway. Fog lights, front lights, side lights, indicators, brake lights, everything. So you'd probably think, oh, it could be your bulbs, because aftermarket is can cause those sort of problems. But no, these are equipped with the right components inside to deal with, because they only emit very low wattage LED, so you don't get it can affect the camber system and all that. Particularly indicators are the main culprits. You'll install an LED indicator, and because the car can't detect the signal, it basically thinks the bulb's gone. So you get the really fast, indicator bulb, the thing. Remember that on my old car, just couldn't, even with all the gubbins. I bought all these like little things to, couldn't do it. Anyway, Auto Beam, and this isn't nothing. I'm not sponsored or any comment mention from Auto Beam. I'm just saying all my bulbs are Auto Beam. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in reverse and then take it out of reverse, and I'll show you. In fact, I don't know why I've actually started the car. It doesn't need to be started to do this. So, petrol light. Jesus. Right. In fact, we turn car off. That's reverse, right? Now if I go outside, the lights are going to be on, obviously. Nice and bright. These have been updated with silver ones now. I wasn't a big fan of those red ones. It looks a bit off. Right, and then when I'm back in the car, take it out of gear and go back outside. Yeah, it's lit dim. Well, obviously not in gear. Just give it a bit of a shake. I don't know if there's anything down here, you know, when it goes into reverse. I don't know if there's any switch here. I don't know. Right, we go back outside, see if it's still on. Yeah, still on. I bet if you were behind me, I bet if you was behind me at traffic lights and went to set off and all you saw was bloody those lights on, you'd be like pumping your own like a maniac. Yeah, I had to turn the car on as well. It actually didn't do it when the car was off. Obviously I had the ignition in the first stage, which is the button. It's keyless. Criminals love the keyless, don't they? That's why I've got a ghost immobiliser on this. Peace of mind. There is always a saying though, isn't there? If they want it, they'll get it. Right, yeah, so I'm just going to change that switch and see if that fixes the problem. Might not. Might not. Right. It's just a Fiesta, mate. Why do you need a ghost immobiliser on a Fiesta, mate? It's just a Fiesta, mate. Well, it's just a Fiesta, mate. Well, let me tell you this. It's the most stolen car in the UK. That's the bad boy. I'll put that up on screen as I always do with the part. One thing I was going to say, if it gets noisy in the background, there's like a fair going on the field at the back where I live, so it might get noisy. You'll probably be hearing like a PA and a few shabbers and all that in background. So just to let you know. Can hear it already. Is that Frozen? No, it's a Disney film though, isn't it? Yeah, that's gonna have to come out obviously. We'll see what the battery situation is. Let's get the old Halfords out. I'm going to need a 10mm with an extension. I need a 7mm for the... I think that is it there. That is the bugger. Right, I'm just going to find a spanner or a wrench. Just got to find a spanner that fits that. Big spanners. 19. Nope. 22. Perfect. Right. Disconnect the electrical connector.
knock it out of gear to make it easier and easier. No, it's not going to do much. There's a bit of crap on it. Is it actually going to bite? It's that O-ring, isn't it? That's it. It just needs nipping up that. There you go. Connected. Get the electrical connector on. Make sure it clicks. Right, car's on. So, racing light should still be on. Let's have a look. I don't think this is gonna. I don't think this is related to that. To be honest, thinking about it. Yeah, it's still lit up. Still lit up. Now, is that connected with that? Or is there a switch? Is there a switch under here? So when you get in gear, I don't know. Right, so for how long that took, and I've replaced it anyway for whatever future. Let's make a cup of tea for whatever future. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I kind of felt like that wasn't going to be it. I don't think that's just going to be a plug and play thing, innit? You're not going to need to like reset anything to get. Yeah, I don't know. Could be the lights. It could be the LEDs. I don't know. I could do with getting some actual normal bulbs and just putting them in. Actually, the other thing I did as well is, which you didn't see me doing. In fact, I did this the other day. after I noticed it the first time, I actually checked the ground on the rear lights. There's a ground on the passenger side, and as you can expect, it's perfect. It's not a... yeah. Anyway, for what it's worth, if it shows somebody how to change a reverse light switch, not like anybody's gonna... yeah, anyway, it is what it is. Right, so that was just a quick one. That was just a quick video. And I'll keep you updated. Oh yeah, one last thing. Oh dear. One last thing before I go. I'm not going to be uploading videos in 4K anymore because I don't have fibre broadband where I live, which is ridiculous. So my upload speed is something like 2.8, and I'm not kidding, some of those 4K videos I've uploaded to YouTube, because my videos average about an hour long. It takes over 12 hours to upload the video, should I say. Yeah, it's taking over 12 hours, sometimes longer. So if I do it in 1080p, I can bring it down to about just over 2 hours. So, because the other thing as well is if I, like, for example, last night I started downloading the video at midnight, started downloading at midnight exactly, uploading, sorry, and I came down this morning at 8:10 and it was on 32%. That's just ridiculous. So I'm going to have to, not like I think it's detrimental or like you're going to be losing anything massively, but yeah, until my broadband or internet gets improved, I'm going to have to stick with 1080p uploads. But yeah, just something I was going to make people aware of if it's of any concern anyway. Right, officially the video is closed.